Hello everyone, this is Jeff Searcy with America's Motorsports. We're out here on this beautiful day just before July the 4th, a great boaters holiday. Today we're out here displaying the new 2024 Wake 230 Pro. Right now we're going to start with a few of the most popular questions that we get from new purchasers of Sea-Doos, and we'll get into that segment right now. The most popular question we get asked is, are you required to have a license in order to operate a personal watercraft? I can't speak of other states. We are in Tennessee. Laws may vary from state to state, I'm sure they do. But in Tennessee, TWRA states if you were born January 1st, 1989 or after, you are required to take a boater safety course in order to get a license to operate a personal watercraft. Before that date, you are not required to take that safety course, and you're also not required to have a license to operate it. Although it is highly recommended that you take that boater safety course because it is filled with good information that you need to know, as well as your fellow boaters out on the water need to know in order to make a safe ride for all. The next question that we get asked commonly is there anything specific that I need to make sure that I carry in my personal watercraft when I go out onto the lake? The answer to that question is yes. A few of the most common things that you should, and these are also required by the TWRA. In the chance that you get pulled over by a game warden on the water, they will ask if you have these things in your boat because it is required. One of the things is a fire extinguisher. All of these come equipped. When you purchase a boat from America's Motorsports, all of these will already be installed in your watercraft and ready for use. The next thing is a safety kit. In this little watertight container that you can carry a lot of things with, it has a flashlight, it has a whistle, it has a tow rope, as well as a float. All in this nice waterproof container that can keep up in your front storage compartment. That is also required. Life vest. It's not required that you wear it at all times, but it is required that you have it in your vessel and available at any time that you want to. Today you will be seeing me wear it. The last thing that I would tell you that I carry, it's not required by law, but I'll carry it, and I carry it in every one of my boats every time I go to the water, is a good length of nylon rope. Always comes in handy when you're tying to the dock. If you have to pull a fellow boater off of the water, in case in a pinch, a good length of rope is always a good thing to keep in your boat. Next most popular question we get is maintenance. Before you leave the house, you want to make sure that your tires on your trailer are well inflated. You want to make sure that you're properly locked down on your tow vehicle. You want to check the oil. Take the seat up, check your oil, make sure you don't see any foreign material, fluids and stuff in the bottom of the hull. You do those three things right there each time that you go out. It ensures that when you get to the water, you can have a better time. Another popular question we get asked is, what is the proper boating etiquette when you're on the water with other vessels? The answer is described in depth in that boater safety course as I mentioned earlier. However, just like on the road, you stay to the right of oncoming vessels and always be aware of your no wake zones. Another one we get asked is, what is the depth that I should be operating my personal watercraft in? A safe depth in order to operate a personal watercraft where you don't really have to worry about much of anything is at least 5 to 6 feet. Any shallower than that, you should be at idle speed to keep from having any issues. Another popular question we get asked is, can I leave my Sea-Doo in the water? The answer to that question is yes, you can leave it in the water. However, I don't recommend it because as other boaters go by, if it's sitting in the water and floating, it's going to shift and stuff on your dock and it'll end up damaging the sides of your boat. Bumpers are very good there for protective, but they still will get damaged. The proper way how to do it if you're going to keep it on the lake and not trailer it out is to have a Sea-Doo dock where you can raise this up out of the water so it can stay a little more stationary. What should I use in order to clean my personal watercraft? Nothing too extravagant, just a good quality vinyl cleaner and a painted surface polish. You'll keep your Sea-Doo looking good for years to come. Last question that we get asked is, how do I store my Sea-Doo for the winter? It is recommended that you take it off of the water for the winter, get it indoors. Pull your drain plugs out just to ensure that any moisture, anything gets in, comes out. Although it is highly recommended that you do winterize the boat, even if you're in a climate controlled storage, because it is cheap insurance to ensure that next season and for seasons to come, you can enjoy yourself more. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you found the information valuable and useful. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel to make sure that you see more videos like this in the future. Now, let's hit the lake.